the late night NWS Revolution members and viewers. This is your play-by-play commentator, Joe Galli. And this is your color commentator, Dan Lambert. And today, me and Joe Galli are going to give you our NWS Revolution Impact Open Fight Night review. Take it away, Joe, my man. Thank you, Dan Lambert. Let's get to the review, shall we? Okay. The commentators for the show were me, Joe Galli, and Dan Lambert. And it was hating from the Allstate Arena in Chicago, Illinois. NWS Head of Talent Relations Michael Cole welcomes the fans to the Allstate Arena in Chicago, Illinois, and breaks down the match card. As me and Dan Lambert plug the first match, it was the returning Boyd Crowder from all 6 seasons of the original Justified, played by Walton Goggins. And Boyd Crowder did indeed make his triumphant return on the season finale of Justified City Primeval. So let's hope it gets renewed for season 2. But anyway, match number 1. Boyd Crowder defeated Michael Rappaport with Paul Heyman. A masked man came after Michael Rappaport. Port came out, and the masked man then slowly removed his mask, revealing himself to be the returning Boyd Crowder, who has not been seen in NWS Revolution since 2015 due to being in prison. Boyd then made quick work of Rappaport with punches, then a body slam. Rappaport raked Crowder in the eyes, scoop slammed him, then punched him a couple times. As he dropped Crowder with the Rappaport crushing finale, went to pin him, but Crowder kicked out at 2.5, then slapped Rappaport across the face, then uppercutted him and big booted Rappaport in the face and delivered the package pile driver for the 1-2-3. Winner Boyd Crowder via pinfall with package pile driver, as this match lasted 15 minutes and 15 seconds. After the match, Boyd Crowder cut a promo about talking about his time in prison and how he escaped. He said nobody in MWS and DRS have the balls to get in the ring with him and challenge anyone from the MWS and anyone from the Deadly Renegade Society to grow some balls and step up to the challenge. It is great to see Boyd Crowder back here in the NWS Revolution. Hopefully, Boyd Crowder cuts a promo soon. What did you think, Dan Lambert, my man? Oh, it is definitely great to see Boyd Crowder from Justified back here in the NWS Revolution, doing what he does best, blowing shit up, robbing banks, kicking ass, and taking names. He's 53 years old now, and he can still wrestle. Welcome back, Boyd Crowder. Then the match number 2 was NWS Tag Team Championship match. Rob McGovern and Mitchell Mayette defeated Jurassic Express in 3 seconds with the KRS winner and still MWS Tag Team Champions. Rob McGovern and Mitchell Mayette via pinfall with KRS as this match lasted 0 minutes and 3 seconds. After the match, Rob and Mayette attempted to recruit Michael Stunt and Jungle Boy, offering them creeper masks. When they weren't interested, Rob and Mayette powerbombed them through a table. Match number 3. Michael Scars Minor defeated Tony Jr. II. Minor and Tony trade blows, with Tony taking down Minor and the two fought their way out of the arena, leaving just two men in the ring. After that, it didn't take too long for Mine to plant the Scars Bomb to pin Tony Jr. II as this match lasted 11 minutes. Well, technically it lasted, 11 minutes. Wow. Tony Jr. has got to get his A game back on. He's got to do some more training in order to get back in the ring and win matches. He really has. I'm a fan of Tony Jr. II. I gotta say, Tony Jr. II, dude, you gotta go back to, you gotta eat some vitamins, get some major training, and learn how to start winning more matches. I'm also a fan of Michael Scott's mind, but Michael Scott's mind, you got to say, he's on a roll, and it's only going to be a matter of time. And the question is, when is Michael Scott's mind going to cash in his Money in the Bank briefcase? He said very soon. Could it be next week? Anyway, take it away, Joe Galli, brother. Thank you, Dan Lambert. I completely agree with you. Tony Jr. II, listen to Dan Lambert. He knows professional wrestling just like that. He's been a wrestling fan since his childhood. You got to take advice from him. I've been a wrestling fan too. That's why I'm a play-by-play commentator. I know the wrestling business. Hell, I've wrestled a couple matches. I went for a table in my last wrestling match. It hurt. Come on, Tony Jr. II. Get your head out of your ass and start winning again. So match number 4 was Scott Kisageo, also known as Scotty Badbones, with NWS head of talent relations Michael Cole in his corner, defeated Vinny Joe with Paul Heyman in his corner. Michael Rappaport was the special guest referee for this match, as he low-blowed Scotty Badbones, allowing Vinny Joe to take advantage and beat Scotty Badbones down, then chokes him with the ring ropes. Vinny then chokeslams Scott and curb stomps him, goes to pin him as Rappaport fast counts, but Scott has his foot on the ropes, then fights off Vinny, DDTs him, then spears him as he locks him in the figure 4, but Vinny does not submit. Then Michael Rappaport, Vinny, only to get punched out and eat a frog splash RKO. Then Scott blew thunder bombs Vinny Joe and lands a frog splash RKO for the pinfall. Winner Scotty Badbones via pinfall with frog splash RKO as this match lasted 14 minutes and 10 seconds. This was a good match. And then Joe Galli, interviewed NWS Revolution owner, chairman, CEO Scott Kisageo in the ring. He talked about his victory over 44th President Barack Obama in the Hell in a Cell match. Scott said 3 times Obama tried everything he could to take away his ownership by stacking the odds against him. But no matter what, I always overcame the odds, even though NWS President Ethan Zobel and NWS Vice President Lincoln Potter were always interfered in the matches. He always overcame the odds. But he feels Joe Biden, Barack Obama, and the Deadly Renegade Society are not done with the NWS Revolution just yet. And since NWS General Manager Don Callis already proposed this match at NWS Bragging Rights, which will be Team NWS Revolution versus Team Deadly Renegade Society, with all the titles being on the line, the NWS Revolution being on the line, and the freedom of NWS Commissioner Cody Mercer. He would be more than happy to accept that proposal to take down the DRS and bring back Cody Mercer. He promises the NWS will be victorious at bragging rights, and NWS is here to stay. 46th President of the United States Joe Biden came out with 44th President of the United States Barack Obama, NWS Revolution President Ethan Zobel, and NWS Revolution Vice President Lincoln Potter, and the rest of the Deadly Renegade Society. Biden gets on the mic and he says, Scotty Badbones has a lot of balls challenging the DRS to a winner-take-all lethal lockdown match at NWS bragging rights, even though you and the NWS were victorious against the former, now disbanded NWS Avengers multiple times. What makes you think that you and the NWS will be victorious against the Deadly Renegade Society? Scott says he reads the DRS like a book, and he always has his A game on. Biden says That may be so, but this time the Dudley Renegade Society have their A game on. Biden says he will be returning to in-ring competition as he teams up with his former President Barack Obama. Obama gets on the mic and says he thinks the DRS will be lucky this time. He has that feeling in his gut. Ethan Zobel gets on the mic and says he will be the special guest referee in the Lethal Lockdown match and cower down the middle, and he can't wait to raise the arms of the Dudley Renegade Society. Lincoln Potter that then talks on the mic in philosophical, poetic words about the rights and wrongs of the NWS and professional wrestling, then speaks about the government and drama of YouTube community and announced he will be the special guest enforcer at bragging rights to enforce the rules of the NWS revolution and ensure that Scott Casey-Gale does not rig the match in his favor. Potter hands the mic back to Joe Biden as he says that DRS needs to get into the ring and teach Scotty Badboats a lesson in discipline. As they head to the ring and ambush Scott nonstop until Boyd Crowder and the elite leadership doctors come with weapons and chase off the Dudley Renegade Society. Boyd Crowder then helps up Scott Casey-Gale. And it looks like Boyd Crowder will be joining the elite leadership doctors to take on the Dudley Renegade Society that has already been confirmed, as Dan Lambert interviewed Boyd Crowder, and Boyd Crowder says he's the newest member of the elite leadership doctors, and he's ready to kick ass and take names and teach the Dudley Renegade Society a lesson in respect. Good. That is great news, and we understand sometime this week Scott Casey-Gale will announce the other opponents who will be teaming up with him to take on the Dudley Renegade Society. Take it away, Joe Galli. Take it away, Dan Lambert. Thank you, Joe Galli. Yes, Boyd Crowder, a member of the elite leadership doctors, will be teaming up with Scott Casey-Gale and his crew to take on the Dudley Renegade Society and MWS. Bragging rights of everything on the line. This should be one great matchup. I'm looking forward to calling it with you. And it's match number 5, the co-main event. NWS Universal Championship match. Giant Da Vinci with General Manager Don Callis in his corner defeated 44 President Barack Obama with 46 President Joe Biden in his corner. This was the co-main event as Johnny waded into Obama, then chopped him in the chest and gave him several punches as he hits a single leg takedown, a duck under with a fireman's carry. Obama chips Johnny, then he hits a half Nelson 187 and diving overhead chop and diving clothesline, then hits a moonsault on Da Vinci as Obama nails the clothesline from hell, goes to pin Da Vinci, but he gets a shoulder up and gains his momentum back. Da Vinci hits Obama with the meteor and a diving, stabbing, flying body press. Da Vinci drops Obama with the death sentence for the pinfall and to retain the Universal title. Winner and still NWS Universal Champion Johnny Da Vinci with death sentence as his match lasted 15 minutes. Wow. Johnny Da Vinci is still the Universal Champion and he is still undefeated. Michael Scars Minor keeps saying that he's going to cash in on Johnny Da Vinci when he doesn't expect it. When's that going to happen? When is Michael Scars Minor going to cash in? And if he does cash in, is he going to be victorious? This is going to be very interesting. Take it away, Joe Galli. Thank you, Dan Lambert. Yeah, when is Michael Scars Minor going to cash in? And is he going to cash in successfully? Only time will tell. Then it's the main event, NWS World Heavyweight Championship Steel Cage match. General Jerry versus CM Punk. This was the main event as Jerry beat CM Punk down with punches, then a face breaker and face buster, then a power slam. Punk comes back with an arm wrench, then a corkscrew drive as he tosses Jerry face first into the steel cage, busting him wide open. Punk gives a bloody Jerry a delayed vertical suplex and a face rush as he hits a suicide dive up the top of the cage, and Pepsi twists an inverted Frankensteiner Punk locks Jerry in the Anaconda device, but Jerry refuses to tap out as Punk drops Jerry with the GTS, goes to pin him, but Jerry gets his shoulder up, fights Punk off, slams him face first into the steel cage, busts him open, hits a body avalanche and stinger smash, then gets a steel chair and hits Punk on the head with it, then beats on him with candlesticks, Singapore canes, and metal pipes, dumps thumbtacks on the mat, and slams Punk on them as he wipes in pain. Jerry gets a glass table, sets it on fire, dumps thumbtacks, nails, and screws and pins on them, and drags Punk all the way to the top of the cage, and Jerry bombs him off the top of the steel cage through a flaming glass table, then gets the pinfall winner and still NWS World Heavyweight Champion General Jerry via pinfall with Jerry bomb off the top of the steel cage and through a flaming glass table. This match lasted 27 minutes and 24 seconds. After the match, YouTuber Wesley Otako made his debut in the NWS and challenged General Jerry for the World Heavyweight Championship at bragging rights. Jerry accepts as me and Dan Lambert mock out of excitement and passion as the show goes off the air. Wow. And by the way, CM Punk has been fired by Tony Khan from AEW due to his inappropriate, despicable behavior. And CM Punk thought he could beat General Jerry, but nope. General Jerry overcame the odds. And General Jerry did an awesome rant on CM Punk. Check out his YouTube channel because he whips CM Punk a new asshole. CM Punk, you're not going to pull this shit here in the NWS Revolution. Wrestling Otaku, I'm looking forward to that. Will Wrestling Otaku cut a promo here in the NWS Revolution? And will we see other members of the Fortune 4 Shooters make their debut here in the NWS Revolution? I'd like to see that. Now, I like to see the Awesome Speaker cut promos here in the NWS Revolution. I like to hear Dakota Something cut promos here in the NWS Revolution. Scott Kishigail and Don Callis have put the offer on the table. All you need to do is sign on the dotted line, and Fortune 4 Shooters joins forces with the NWS Revolution. That should be very interesting. What I would rate this show a solid 10 out of 10, 8 triple plus, 2 thumbs up, way up, all the way up, and 5 stars. I know I'm not trying to be like David Meltzer. Or Dave Meltzer, whatever he calls himself. What do you think, Dan Lambert? Oh, yes. CM Punk got exactly what he deserved. He got fired from AEW due to his stupid behavior. CM Punk is nothing more than a woke, left-wing Democrat communist bitch. And General Jerry showed CM Punk the error of his ways. And I agree with you, Joe Galli. CM Punk better not pull that shit here in the NWS because Scott Kishigail and Don Callis will not tolerate that. And Wrestling Otaku, the Wrestling Otaku, making his debut here in the NWS Revolution and challenging General Jerry for the World Heavyweight title. Could Wrestling Otaku be the one to take the title off of General Jerry? Will we see the Awesome Speaker and Dakota Something and the other members of the Fortune 4 Shooters here in the NWS Revolution? That would be very interesting. Anyway, next week, NWS Head of Talent Relations Michael Cole will give you his NWS Revolution Impact review. We will be hearing from Scott Kishigail, Johnny Da Vinci, and very soon we'll be hearing from the NWS Vice President Lincoln Potter. Anyway, thank you for watching. In the words of Scott Kishigail, you stay classy, live long and prosper, and peace out. Great NWS Revolution Impact. 5 stars, 2 thumbs up, way up, a solid 10 out of 10, and an 8 plus. You all have a good night and stay and have a blessed day. This is Dan Lambert and Joe Galli signing off. Good night, everybody. Dan Lambert out.